Hello, everybody. Tim here to review the newest movie in the Conjuring universe, Annabelle Creation. So, this is the prequel to Annabelle, which was the prequel to The Conjuring. So they just keep going backwards. But in this one, we are finding out how the creepy doll Annabelle came to be. Um, and I'll say right off the bat, I liked this movie. I did not love it like I wanted to, but I did not hate it like I thought I might. If any of you listen to the Sunday Talks podcast, which we do on Sundays, last week me and Maggie discussed horror movies, and The Conjuring was a big part of that. And we talked about how, I wasn't really looking forward to Annabelle creation until David Sandberg was attached to direct, who had directed Lights Out, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So I went in with mild expectations, but ended up feeling like the movie was very flat for about the first hour, and then the last 45 really kick it into high gear, and there's a pretty decent horror movie to have here. And, I'm not saying that it's, like the greatest thing ever or the worst thing ever. It really just is okay. And I try to stay away from just okay, like using that as my description, but that's the honest way I feel about this movie. There was a lot of stuff I liked, a lot of the visuals and the creepy imagery and the way that they do the scares. It's not a freaking jump scare every 5 minutes. It's all done really well, but the plot and just the pace of the movie wasn't working for me. And none of the characters I found all that interesting. And there's this big reveal towards the end about, like what is going on to make all the scares happen. And I kind of called it from a mile away. And it was just like, oh, okay, we've seen this movie before. But again, David F. Sandberg is a really good director, and he makes it watchable and interesting enough to get me through to the end. So this is one that I'm just very in the middle of the road about. I think that if you're a fan of horror, you'll enjoy it, and if you're a fan of the Conjuring movies, you'll enjoy it. But it still doesn't hit that level that the Conjuring 1 and 2 have raised for us. So in the end, I gave Annabelle Creation a 3 out of 5. I think it's just at that fresh level where I can send you to the theater if you're a fan of horror to go and see it. But otherwise, if you're kind of on the fence about it, maybe just wait for it to be out on Blu-ray and check it out then. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on Annabelle Creation. If you liked this review, hit that like button and hit subscribe. It helps me out a great deal. Stay tuned later today for a review of The Glass Castle. We also saw that tonight, and I will be reviewing that as well. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening as always, and until next time, have a good one.